Hey folks, this is Mary. Welcome back to my channel. This is day 1 of 30 Inks 30 Days for September 2020. It is also 30 Purple Inks 30 Days because I'm challenging myself to use only purple inks this month. So I have put all of my samples and bottles of purple ink on slips of paper in this little container. And I'm going to draw out a name. So let's see what our very first ink is going to be. It is TWSBI Royal Purple, and that is a bottled ink. So I'm going to go retrieve that, and I will be right back. Alright, so here is my bottle of TWSBI Royal Purple. And here is my Lamy Dark Lilac, which I will be using this month. Hopefully I will only be using this pen, but we'll see how that goes. Sometimes it's a bit easier to have 2 pens and swap them out on opposite days. So let's get this sucker inked up. Ooh, goodness. Did I get any ink in there? I don't think I did. Sometimes it's a little tricky to get the ink started, especially when it's really nice and clean. Okay, there we go. We got some that time, I think. I hope there's some ink in there. The third time's the charm. Okay. Ooh, so let me clean him up a little bit on a paper towel. Alrighty. Ooh, well already that's looking lovely. And it's looking much darker on the camera than it looks in person. But in person it's a beautiful bright purple. And unfortunately, most of these inks, I should say most of my inks, period, I haven't actually put in a pen and written with. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So, okay, my pen is inked up. So now we're going to do our swatch card. So this is TWSBI Royal Purple. That's very nice. Ooh, very pretty. It seems kind of watery. I'll get a little drip going. I love my drips. So we're going to set him aside to dry. And now we're going to do a little bit of writing. So let me see. This is day 1. This is TWSBI Royal Purple. And I'm going to put Lamy Dark Lilac on here, the Safari Dark Lilac. Because I don't know if I might end up changing pens at some point in the month, but my intention is to use this one, so we'll see how that goes. So first up is the fine nib. And now for my Clairefontaine notebook. All right, now the real fun is swatching these nibs. So let's see what we can do here. I have my trusty piece of tape. And let's see. So you stick on the tape, and I'm going to get ink on my fingers, but when do I not have ink on my fingers, right? And we pull it off. Okay. Success. And then I know these are designed for easy on and off, but I seem to have the worst time with this. There's little grooves. See how the nib is shaped? It's got these little grooves, and most of you are probably very familiar with this. maybe it's just me that has trouble with this. But you just fit it into the grooves and slide it on. Something like that. So hopefully this is working. Okay. So now for the broad. Give myself a little room here. Alrighty, I feel like I've forgotten something. What have I forgotten? Oh, my calendar. Okay, so I'm going to swatch the calendar. Hold on one second. I was thinking if I used some washi tape, that would help me keep my borders straight on the calendar. So we'll see how tedious this is for me, and I might be editing part of this out, but so far so good. So I'm just going to make a little washi tape square for myself to swatch inside of. And as well as having a gazillion bottles of ink, I have a gazillion rolls of washi tape. So if anybody's ever interested in seeing my washi tape collection, let me know. I'm just as excited about washi tape as I am about fountain pen ink, if you can believe that. But it is true. Washi tape is so much fun. And it comes in handy for things like this. And it's basically masking tape, which is basically painter's tape. So what could be more perfect for helping me keep my ink in place? Alrighty. So I'm going to smooth down my edges here. And where's my little Q-tip? So I'm going to swatch this sucker up. And we'll see how it turns out. Ooh, very nice. Okay, here comes the real test. I'm going to peel up this washi tape and see what it looks like. I'm going to try to take the whole thing in one piece, and then maybe I can reuse it tomorrow. Wouldn't that be clever? If I could get it to come up as one piece. All right, now, come on. I can't sound too annoyed because it'll get the dog upset. Well, it's just not going to happen, but that's okay. Have I mentioned that I have a lot of washi tape? I can use more washi tape tomorrow. Or maybe I can just reuse those same pieces. We'll see. Okay. So there is my square. And I will think this through better for tomorrow. I should have written this with the fine nib. So I'm going to switch back to the fine nib. So I will be able to write in my little bitty square. Whew, I'm always afraid I'm going to put these nibs on wrong. But it looks okay to me. The real test is to see if it writes, right? Okay. I'm so nervous about swatching nibs, but let me just put the cap back on my bottle, because we don't want to spill. I have never spilled a bottle of ink. Knock on wood. Now, I've dropped ink on the carpet. I've dribbled it on the carpet, but I've never spilled it. Okay, so this is TWSBI Royal Purple. That was a terrible P, but I'm not going to mess with it. All right, well, doesn't that look lovely? Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. Okay, so let's just look back over everything. Here is my lovely square that I swatched. And again, in person, this ink is looking much brighter. It's a very bright purple. On the camera, it seems like a really dark purple. But it's very bright and pretty. And then, let me flip over to my writing. So we have the fine nib and the broad nib. And the broad nib doesn't seem a whole lot bigger than the fine. Well, I guess it is. But I do see some lovely shading. Can you see that shading? I wonder how close I can get this to the camera. But I do see some very nice shading. So this is a really pretty ink. Okay, let's take a look at the Clairefontaine. And of course, this paper is much whiter than the Exceed paper. So again, there's our fine nib and our broad nib. And again, I am seeing some nice shading on this ink. Well, there we go. That is our day one ink, this lovely TWSBI Royal Purple. And there's my beautiful swatch card, which is drying. And I think I might be seeing a little bit of sheen on that. Let's see. Can we see a little sheen? A little bit. Alrighty. Well, this was fun, and I can't wait to see what we pick for tomorrow. So I will see you then, and I hope you're swatching along too. This is lots of fun. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.